Well, hello, my radio aficionados. As I mentioned earlier, this is going to be catacomb week for Dave, and just thought I'd bring up to speed where I am at presently on this customer's cat. It One can see the audio transformers are missing. I have removed them, and here they reside. Now, to remove these audio transformers, it's my understanding there were two manufacturers of these cats, and this particular construction method, there's brass rivets that went all the way through that locked these audio transformers in. So one's forced to drill those out. So I drilled those rivets out, removed the transformers, and when it comes time to reinstall, I merely use 440 screws and I'll lock everything right back into place. Here's the audio transformers. For what it's worth, they're the same transformer. My understanding, that's in the Radio 3, 3A. It's the same like transformer. What was strange about this particular set, I'll share with you real quick if I may, was it was an operable set. It just, the last audio, the second audio had an open winding, and the owner could only play it on limited audio through the first audio transformer. And he took it to a pack and ship place for them to pack it, and they did a horrible job. And for what it's worth, apparently just the jarring back and forth in the bottom of this box getting slammed around because they packed it so poorly actually caused the other audio to go open. I wouldn't have thought, but when it arrived, one of these has a bad primary, one has a bad secondary, as well as L6 opened up in transit. So it went from a bad transformer to two bad transformers and an open L6. And as long as we're talking about L6, let me do a little caveat here. The one will notice. Let me see if I can do this and where you can get a good visual. The here's all your coils, and we touched on them earlier. This one here, this big wide one here in the middle, that's L6, a common open winding. If one of these coils is open internally, thankfully more times than not, it's just one of the whiskers, as they call it, one of the leads off of it that breaks to a tie point, and one can solder it on. But if one was to find an open coil internally, there's nothing that can be done, because this whole piece from here all the way over to here is one unit. It was all assembled and stamped and riveted together in a frame with these coils all installed. It's the craziest thing, but if one was to try to replace one of these coils, they'd have to replace this whole rack. And if it ever came to that, at that point, I would just discard the cat, because it would be a project. And from what it's worth, here's your grid leak. We'll slide that back out of the way. But these audio transformers, I'm going to be stuffing these. I'm going to get some coils from Pat Nolan and over at Arby, and I'm going to be putting coils on the original iron, and then of course reinstalling. But anyway, just thought I'd share where Dave is at the moment. I'm more or less on hold, waiting for some coils. Thank you so much. Just thought I'd share, and I will certainly keep you all abreast. Thank you so much.